My boss said, delete all code and files from your laptop. All your work belongs to my company now. He smirked. I just hit delete. He returned from lunch to find the chief financial officer waiting for him. The room was dead silent until the CFO's voice cut through, dangerously low. The bank just called. Tell me exactly what you told her to do. I wasn't supposed to exist at their company. No employee badge, no desk, no name on any org chart. Just a contractor buried so deep in their paperwork that most people didn't know I was real. But the code running their entire banking compliance system, that was 100% mine. For 2 years, I worked directly under David, the CFO. He was the only one who understood what I actually did. I built the digital backbone that kept their $22 million credit line active with the bank. Every transaction, every audit check, every compliance flag, it all ran through my architecture. David kept me hidden on purpose. He knew I hated office politics and just wanted to code in peace from my apartment. We had a perfect system. Everything worked. Then David got sick and had to take emergency medical leave. Enter Ryan. Ryan was a VP who'd been lurking in middle management for years. The second David left, Ryan declared himself acting operational lead and started his reign of terror. Mandatory status reports, team restructures, buzzword-filled emails about visibility. I figured I was safe. I wasn't even in Ryan's database. Then came the Friday email. Your access will be reviewed. Please justify your continued involvement. By Thursday, I got the summons. Brief sync tomorrow at 8:30. Bring documentation of deliverables. I showed up at 8:27. Ryan was already smirking in his glass office. Julie, he said, not offering me a seat. We've reviewed your contract. There's too much ambiguity around your role here. So, effective immediately, you're terminated. Delete all company files from your laptop. All your work belongs to us now. He slid a printed memo across the desk. Already signed. It literally ordered me to permanently delete all local data and systems. I read it once, folded it, put it in my bag. Understood. No arguing. I just left. At home, I made coffee and opened my laptop. His written order. I deleted everything. Every line of code. Every backup. Every test file. Gone. But here's what Ryan didn't understand. My value wasn't stored on my laptop. It was built into the system itself. I'd embedded authentication triggers tied to my digital signature. If my credentials got deleted improperly, the system would flag it as a security breach and freeze everything until the bank verified it was intentional. Ryan had just ripped out a load-bearing wall, thinking it was decorative. Within hours, the bank's automated compliance checker detected the unauthorized credential deletion. At 2:03 p.m., Kavara's entire $22 million credit line was frozen pending investigation. Ryan didn't notice. He was too busy posting on Slack about reducing contractor waste. By Monday, David had seen the bank's alert and came back early. He walked straight into the legal conference room and asked, why is Julie's credential showing a non-standard termination? Nobody had an answer. No offboarding ticket, no compliance handoff, just Ryan's memo. When they dragged Ryan into the room, David asked, did you authorize the deletion? Ryan stammered, I asked her to remove her local data. Standard practice. You ordered her to delete operational IP while still credentialed to a live banking system, David said, projecting my authentication logs on the wall. You triggered a cascading compliance failure that froze $22 million. The room went silent. Ryan was suspended immediately. Security walked him out that afternoon. David called me. We need you back. Restore what you can. I logged in with my emergency credential. The system recognized me instantly. My signature was still there, waiting in the code like a ghost in the machine. I restored the architecture in 12 minutes. The bank's dashboard turned green. Credit line unfrozen. I logged one final note. Unauthorized credential removal triggers automatic integrity cascade. This was the design. Then I closed my laptop. David texted later. We're working on reinstating your contract long term. I didn't reply. Not yet. Because I knew they'd survive this and rebrand it as a learning experience. But me, I'd already learned my lesson years ago. Always build your systems to scream when someone tries to erase you. And always keep a copy of the memo where your boss orders you to delete everything in writing.